The global fisheries subsidies were estimated at about $35 billion back in 2019, with Asia, Europe, and North America leading as the greatest subsidizing regions. Now, fish and fish products are considered industrial products in the World Trade Organization. So a few days ago, a WTO deal on fishery subsidies was considered as the World Trade Organization considers fish and fish products as industrial products that must be protected. Now let's take a listen to a press briefing held on fishery subsidies as addressed by two of the World Trade Organization's top officials.
Historic first in the WTO that has brought together at Geneva headquarters 100 senior government officials and nearly 1,000 delegates. The Senior Officials Meeting, or SOM, has provided an opportunity for capital-based officials to take decisions, take note of the progress of work in Geneva, provide political guidance and support, and endorse pathways for discussion in the run-up to MC13. Let's recall that the SOM has been the fourth station in the roadmap to the ministerial conference to be held in Abu Dhabi in late February 2024. So the time is short, and we still have a lot of work ahead of us. Two additional important stations will take place in the coming weeks. The General Council meeting, that will take place next week on the 1st and 2nd of November, and at the end of the year meetings of the General Council and the Trade Negotiating Committee. We hope that by that time, we can flesh out the matters that have been endorsed by senior officials and on which political guidance has been received. Deliberations over the past 2 days have illustrated the urgent need for capital engagement at all levels to ensure success at MC13 and beyond. I believe all members are fully aware of what is at stake. Going back to capital, it will be important for senior officials to remain engaged, keep in touch with counterparts, and continue to provide impetus to ongoing processes in Geneva. This will help crystallize the outcomes and matters to be put forward by two ministers at MC13. It is the time I did appeal to the meeting or to the senior official to build on the strong foundation established today and yesterday so that together we can ensure productive ministerial engagement at MC13 in Abu Dhabi. In the broader preparations for MC13, I'll be working closely with the Director General and the MC Chairperson, Minister of State for Foreign Trade of the United Arab Emirates, to ensure that substantive preparations are well coordinated and that ministers will have productive and meaningful engagement in Abu Dhabi. Let me end by stressing that delegations in Geneva have been putting a lot of effort to improve the daily functioning of WTO bodies through the so-called reform by doing process. We must commend the hard work of Geneva delegates and encourage them to continue to reform by doing together for the benefit of the membership. This was also echoed by senior officials during the closing session of the meeting, and I really did appreciate it.